the video, right? So today, like, I was on charts, I had my idea ready and everything, but then I switched my bias because I was very conflicted. So I'll go over why my bias, which was I was turning long all day, was incorrect. So if you look at the daily, right, and even like consider the monthly candle, we're very overextended, and it makes more sense to retrace, right? Especially when we hit this high. It's okay that we don't reverse right away, but we get an AMD reversal and we get this like weekly profile where Monday is supposed to open high, but we don't. We just consolidate within the candle. So it's like last time, right? When I think I traded, like, there was a Friday that I traded, and I was saying how like I don't want to long a 4 hour key level. Like, I think 2 weeks ago on Friday, I had the same thing where I was turning long, but then the higher time frame on the daily obviously supported like a retracement, and I ended up taking a short because I flipped my idea, but today I wasn't able to do that. So enough yapping, right? Like, price wants to retrace after this huge expansion. So even if you want a long, like, you probably have to wait for this gap, or at least like previous day low to get taken to long any like high probable stuff. You can't just look at any like 4 hour SMT as a point of reversal, because SMT can be retracement as well. So I think this is where you got caught up on the lower time frame, not lower time frame, middle time frame, like the 4 hour, right? So essentially, like, we had this. Oh, why is it fucking blue? Fucking hate blue. But essentially, we had this, right? And then I was, bro, what the fuck? I was thinking like, oh, this is probably a good level to cap off the retracement and trade higher to this high. But there's two things wrong about this. First, look how the profile opened up. We open high, then we go low. If we trade higher, then we're trading seek and destroy condition, which that's not how the daily candle supported today, because we hit this high and we reverse. If we want to trade back to this high, first of all, to play NQ as the catch up, this is super high resistance and it doesn't really make sense. If we want to take a lagging asset, we want to be trading shit like to this high where like one asset has already, like, oh my god, I like felt to manipulate. Like, we don't want to be like long high resistance, and that's my main point, right? Like, this level is super high resistance because guess what? All assets reversed, plus the profile support bearish play, and then the daily, right? Like, I kind of forgot about the daily, I think. Like, so when I view price, I have to think about like how the candle will likely close, right? It's like a retracement candle is gonna close bearish, and if we want a long, remember, right, we gotta take out relevant levels. You don't want to be caught up right here, man. This is super high resistant long. So yeah, that's why. And there's a lot of opportunity for shorts, right? So this is what Garrett caught. I'm glad I wasn't the only one though that think we're gonna long. So Garrett caught this just because, so we had like a strength switch on YM to resync price, even though NQ was going higher at the moment, but we have to trust YM because the high time frame narrative today supported bearish, and he took it before. I forgot. No, I haven't marked out. Yeah, we have that strength switch SMT. So he just took it like on the 1 minute like that, which is like, I probably don't take shit like this just because I don't release the 1 minute. And yeah, I mean, actually, it makes sense because 4 hours opens here, high here. He took it all the way to this low. You see how like he knew right away. I'm just repeating things, but I need this. This is for myself, not for anyone else. So you see how like he knew that this NQ key level, like that's not where price will finish today, just because of the higher time frame, right? Like again, we take this key level, all assets reversed. We don't want to long to a high resistance level, and you have to think about and consider how the daily is likely going to close, right? It's basically gonna probably close a bearish expansion candle, because this is like, yeah, like a bearish expansion candle, because this is like a retracement. We have to retrace to these lows if we want to long this, but whew, because like look at how the fucking, oh fuck. Okay, no, that makes sense. Like I think I know what I'm saying. Just like huge expansion, sidebarring, like we don't want to long this again. Like funny how like I know that I wouldn't long this day, even if we have like fucking Asia lows and shit, but this day fucked me up just because like I was so blinded by the lower time frame, how NQ reacted off, like where is it, like this expansion like threw me off. That's where I have to stop like pattern trading the lower time frame, right? Like I'm pretty confident that I would have took a long if I had an entry, and I would have lost, like to be totally honest. Yeah, so I probably should have reframed myself. Like when I'm confused, I should go back to what I'm thinking the previous day that price will do, and look for opposing SMTs on like both sides, right? This SMT is retracement. It's just retracement. Not every single like two-stage SMT or like PSP is gonna cause price to reverse and like skyrocket to the other opposing side. This is just a daily order pairing ranges where this takes that is likely to get here because of phases of price, right? The expansion. Now we take this high, all assets reverse. We should probably expect some kind of retracement. Not all assets reverse actually, but why I'm struggling. But again, like higher time frame. So I think what I would have took is probably this. Like after we get this 1 hour like universal sequence and we have a strength switch SMT right here. Yeah, like I probably could have took something like this. This is what SMT trades took, and it's fire, like some shit like that. Actually, I have it all marked out. I could have taken this. I could have taken, no, yeah, I could have taken this right here. Maybe hold until like YM, probably like break even when YM hit the objective, or just TP when YM take the objective and take it low. Actually, no, yeah, probably TP when YM takes the low, but we end up going like really fucking deep, or we could have, there's a bunch of opportunities on NQ, so we could have took, I guess, like this first CSD at 1040 and go break even when YM breached these lows. So 1055 break even, that would have been break even right here. My TP would have been like hit probably, but if I were to end this, I'd probably hold this longer, or I could have taken like something like that, 3R like that. Garrett took this, which is, I think this is a bit more risky, but the narrative made sense, right? YM doesn't breach the low until 1057, so 1057 is like, wait, the end of like 1057, so like I can probably go B when YM takes a low and just like take it to this low, or like hold it to my objective, you know, like weekly open or some shit like that, or this low. Like I probably could have took it to this low, but I didn't get there. And Garrett also took like this in the PM, which is like, these trades are just like easier, right? We have a universal sequence on the 1 hour gap with ES and just trade it lower to this low. Like this low would have made sense. Just I mean, it would make sense, but considering the daily range, you probably gotta be careful, and then plus the PM session, so trading to here made sense as well. But the entries is not the main focus. The narrative and the bias is, right? Like, think about even the monthly candle, right? Like, we can't really open low here first. Actually, no, we like look how we hit the key level and we just expanded, right? Like, right here is likely just gonna like chop or like retrace, and the highest probable like weeks is probably like these weeks where like it's just one-sided expansion. But I wasn't able to catch any trades because look at this, there's literally fucking nothing. Like, there's no longs I can really take. But just again, just to recap everything, the main focus is to look at the phases of price on the higher time frame, and don't get like bitched by these like Asia lows or like two-stage SMT PSP. Like, cracking correlations is the last step that I should worry about. Like, narratives is so important. Like, sometimes I know that I should focus on the higher time frame, but then get to the 4 hour, I look at the 1 hour, I see like a two-stage PSP price reversing, I just automatically think that, oh, we're gonna take that high. But that's just pattern trading though. Like, you have to trade with good logic. When you bring everything back to the high time frame, you will realize that, oh, that doesn't make sense. Like, you can't just expect price to just keep long to high resistance over and over again. Think about where the daily wants to go. Think about how the daily candle is gonna close. Think about the profile. Think about everything, right? Think about both sides of the markets. If how bullish will make sense, how bearish will make sense, and just keep like, when you're stuck, just move like to the higher time frame and see where price want to go. If you don't want to engage, then don't engage. I haven't taken a trade in 7 days. Yeah, like, I feel like I'm okay with my trade frequency as long as I am consistent for now, right? Like, yeah, that's pretty much it. But just remember, like today, right? I probably won't long this because we didn't take out the, like, now I understand that I won't long anything to this high because we haven't take out this yet. I should, you remember, like, yeah, like daily, I probably won't long this either to this high. And yeah, this is not continuation, it's just like consolidation. There's no high time frame gap to even go off on the 4 hour. That's pretty much it.